Wasn't that in Babylonia?
Sure.
Well, they're using the same name.
Legends, or it is our stories have been passed down that this idol is the reason why the desert had been able to grow green and been fertile and prosperous. I do not know why it is here, but surely it
Do you
needs
think
to be
that it would
removed
be
and
safe for...
at least returned to Lut Vizier?
Is it safe
for us to move it?
Well, no, that makes perfect
Where the
sense
head
because they have
priest-
problems with water there.
Where the head priest may be able to investigate it further.
Well, we really can't safely carry this with us, so perhaps...
I seriously doubt the four of us would be able to by ourselves move it as ill-equipped as we are for the... it is said, he walks over to it and he taps it, and it's, yes, this item is crafted or is made of solid gold.
Well, nobody else is probably going to move it either. Oh, wait, how'd they get it down here? Well, then
you could probably get tackle or whatever down here to be able to...
why don't we head back to the barn, or the farmstead, and we'll get organized to go back to get a team together to haul it out.
Well, perhaps we can provide information to for the church to recover it.
Do you have knowledge religion?
Yeah,
Go
I'm a
ahead and
freaking
roll
cleric, dude. What do you expect?
Do either of you guys have a praise? If you have a praise,
The
or whatever,
only
value,
knowledge
or whatever,
he has is of his own religion.
If you have a
The
praise
one
or
that
value,
counts.
go ahead and roll that too.
I got a 19.
On religion?
Yes, because I have a plus 4.
What he's saying, I mean, that's... I mean, it makes sense, or it all jives, that's...
Yeah, he's right. He
That's
knows
the
what he's
text
talking
of...
about.
that the reason why the desert, everything's gotten as dry as it has been...
Because
it's not where it's supposed to be.
Well...
And that also kind of rings true with there being the fresh water and the springs and whatnot in here.
In that case...
And like I said, do any of you guys have appraise or value or whatever it's called?
I am not trained in appraise.
He does, though.
Is there any ranks in it?
Yeah, he's got 3 bonus.
It's just from intelligence.
Oh,
Not
you
to be
wrote all that down.
Yeah, because you could use any of those skills. That's what I do.
Yeah,
just put a
well,
bonus on them.
if it's not trained, though. If it's an untrained.
I got a 5. It's
It's made of gold.
What is that?
It's an 8.
What's that?
You got an 11.
What'd you get? It's your intelligence.
Wow, I'll probably know, maybe. Plus 5.
I got a 9.
9 plus
So,
5.
You got 4 on dice.
He got an 11.
Yeah. Seems like gold.
Jolly's like, if I had to guess, I would say that this statue would probably should weigh roughly about 500, 550 pounds.
We can pull it.
Wouldn't that be,
Just bring a sled down here and put it on there. But then good luck getting it up
You
this.
could always try lubing it with the the mucus.
since I have a craft skill, or he has a craft skill, wouldn't there be like craft, and these aren't
He
ones that
has no
say
craft.
trained?
Yeah, but he has no craft skill. Craft skills need to be trained, I believe.
Well, they don't have dots next to them, or asterisks.
I thought they did.
No, none of them do.
How can you be
That's a good question.
I kind of figured that if profession you need to be trained in to use it, why would you not need to be trained in the craft?
Alright, gentlemen.
What I was going to say is maybe he has goldsmithing knowledge to find out how much. I'll do it on my own. I'm going to try to use my untrained goldsmithing
what?
knowledge to know the density of gold.
Okay. Well, that's what I was rolling.
Or alchemy,
Value
what
or
is it?
whatever. A 10.
So it'd be a 15.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, I suppose you could try using alchemy to figure it out.
But I don't have alchemy.
I thought you were trained in alchemy.
That's his character sheet. Yeah. Craft alchemy.
I had mustard.
So I got a 19.
A 19?
Yeah.
Yes, his estimate is right. That should be.
That's hilarious.
that
Craft
should weigh
skills
about
are not
$500
trained.
or 500.
I think
pounds,
that there's a inherent flaw in that setup.
So
Well-
the three of you, if you tied your
Craft
ropes to it or
different
whatever,
skills.
should be able to when you leave.
Drag it across the ground and scrape
Get
it
up
up
there.
from the floor. And too bad that he doesn't have that levitating disc, or what is that spell?
Floating
Floating
disc.
disc.
I don't know if it holds
I
that
don't
much
think it'll
weight.
be able to hold
Yeah, I
that
think it's
much.
only 100 pounds. What if you had
If you could-
multiples?
If you could pick it up, you could do mage hand to throw it or whatever.
Yeah, I think this.
Alright, well,
Well, there's that, and there's still the horrid noise in the other room.
yeah, we should check out the other room.
Well, what's the marching orders?
I'll be first. Jolly
You guys gotta
second.
break that down.
You, and then the acolyte taking up the back. Alright, so do I see anything in there?
You're breaking the bars out. From where you stand, you don't. It looks like a essentially like a makeshift laboratory or document.
Laboratory.
Frank
Were you
Mearstein's,
supposed to reveal all
those
those
miniatures?
miniatures?
Yes, I was.
The ogre and
Ogre.
So do we bust the thing off?
Not that I know of yet.
why don't you just use? We should have used that acid to weaken the bars last
Oh
time.
yeah, there's enough. I have a second flask of it.
And just take out enough that we could let them down easy, and then I could try to sneak in there because I'm probably the most stealthy in here.
Sneaky.
Well, if you remove the acid
I've
from the
got
bolts,
a-
you could try lowering it down.
I've
yeah.
got a 17 dex. Well, I mean, is that doable?
Go ahead and roll your alchemy to dissolve the bolts, and
There
like
you
I
go.
said, you can just lower the grate down or whatever, or ease it down.
Or just do.
17.
8 plus.
Or to just. Is it like a lock?
This is waiting on me.
Where the hell did the pen get that?
Is this the original?
Yeah. Now what are you doing? Okay, the bolts are dissolved.
I'm
So
gonna
you
try to
guys,
sneak
you
in
guys
there.
are just holding it, so you're gonna let it down.
Just,
You ease it down,
yeah.
and it makes very little noise when it hits the ground.
Then I guess I'm gonna try to sneak around the corner.
You can move through us, by the way.
Roll your sneak,
That's stealth.
or what
Yep,
the heck
it's
is it called?
It's your dex modifier.
Big 8.
You think you're stealthy? Hey,
Hey guys, look how quiet.
who's this?
Hey, look in there! This big old room.
Big old room.
That's great.
They basically, if there's anything in there, we'll roll it and detect you.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun.
What's perception wisdom, right?
Yeah, hope these guys are
Dumb
dumb
as they
as
look.
Alright. Like I said, the whole area has like bookshelves on it.
So
Torches.
is this what's up here? Is this a manufactured wall here?
That's the back of the
Yeah. So
statue.
what do I see from this side?
That tunnel goes back more.
Yeah.
You want to draw it in there?
I'm more fascinated by the idea of what's going on with the pretty worm machine.
Yeah, that's my thing.
That's why I was asking what is back there.
The long chamber hides many nooks and crannies, making it difficult to tell the chamber's true size. Shelves are cut into the rocky walls. All are cluttered with cobwebs, cobweb skulls, musty scrolls, and dusty jars filled with pale preserved worms. Ragged tapestries and banners striped with war standards cover the walls, and a matted bed of woven reeds rests on the floor. The southwestern corner of the room has the gate which you just removed.
Yeah, because
In the far corner of the room is a massive gray shape the size of a great swine, rigged like a worm, but with a sharp snout and pale tongue that flickers and probes at the corpse of an elf that's hanging from meat hooks against the walls.
What's this thing? It's a demon, probably.
Flickering oil lamps light the room, casting the gate and the worm thing in a macabre red light. Sensing you, the worm turns around and moans in hunger. The wet, lonesome sound is as familiar as its alien, like
Lonesome
a mournful,
or loathsome?
loathsome, like the mournful calling of
Just
the
wants to
autumn
fret.
stars.
I'm so tired of Daddy on the hook.
Daddy. Like I said, that's a curtain. There's
Yeah, I got that.
shells all along that wall.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah, I was hoping it's not really a Naga.
How big is it?
Wait, that's actually a.
It's
It's
a
a Medusa. It's supposed to be.
or Medusa.
Are you able to connect that looper around again?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, so it basically.
And where in the corner,
Well, we
Yeah,
haven't
keep
seen
going.
down there.
wrap
far
this
enough.
end all the way around. No, the bottom part.
This one?
Yeah, wrap that, connect it to the other bottom part.
I would question how you could tell that, but oh well. My fear is that Stumpy is behind the curtain. Because I could pretty much. I'm gonna say.
Set fire
I'm
to
gonna
the
say,
fucking
hey Tillman, there's a situation in here, a serpentine situation.
It's that thing's not moving. It's just like
And
making all kinds of.
maybe you might.
Well, if
wanna-
it's feeding at that elf, we should check behind the curtain.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's-
turn around and point over
Well,
at that
yeah,
curtain
it
and
goes back
say,
to the elf.
perhaps you should search over there.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna set fire to that curtain.
Well, if there's anything behind it that can be burned that we would want to.
Did you go into the room? You said.
Did I go
Yeah.
back on the room? I moved
Okay.
a foot because he's.
Well, that thing turns around and starts like shooting its little proboscis-like tongue into the thing, and then
Oh, it's
you hear
just
another
animated.
like as another
What does that thing
larva
lay
plops out
on?
of that thing and
Up?
goes down into like another like alien queen from
So that thing's laying the
device.
worms?
Yes, and they slither down underneath the thing towards.
So
that
what,
towards
is there
the-
like some kind of a
a catch
slot
for
for
him?
him?
Alright, well,
So it can't get away from there, or what?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not secured or anything. It's just eating basically right now, and eating and birthing. That's all it
Well,
knows.
I'm gonna cast some spells though first.
All right. Is
I'm
you
gonna
gonna have
cast-
Jali do anything too? Because this is gonna be your.
I'm gonna cast resistance on everybody and virtue on everybody, and those both last 1 minute. So I guess what it's gonna be is I'll start on myself and end on the acolyte.
How
because
long does
he's
that true
fucked up.
strike last? Is it until you...
It's just
you
the
hit.
next. Well, no, it only lasts a turn. So you
So that's
cast
10
it.
rounds.
No,
then.
you cast it, and then the next round you have to use it,
Oh,
or it
well,
goes away.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I need to.
So you could technically use that as your offhand thing if you could cast it, which is weird, but you would add
Yeah,
20 to
you
whatever
should-
you roll, but you could still use it that's the same turn.
well, I
Instead
guess
of having to cast
he's
it
going
and
to
then
ready
use it on his
himself
next
with
turn.
shield. And I guess I'm going to prepare a sleep because I hope that will affect this thing.